Hello everybody and welcome. Just doing a little update after I put the FASS on here. Really happy with how it turned out. It hangs down a little bit lower than I wanted it to, uh, which I plan on changing. I just don't like it hanging down that low. I wanted it inside the frame so it's nice and protected. As you can see, I've got a couple inches up I can go. I mean, it's maybe 3 inches, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out. But I had to drill the holes in this other bracket, and I just drilled them too low, and by the time I got done with it, I was wore out and tired. But I just took this bracket here, and I bent it around, put two 90-degree bends in it, and put it on the air dog bracket back there. You see it's got the holes, but they were different. The spacing was different on those and then on this here. So I had to drill new holes. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The only thing I don't like is it's a little lower than I want. I'm just, like I said, I'm just gonna have to take it off, and I'm gonna have to drill a couple holes and fix it. I use the same fuel lines the way I did it, which, I mean, for anybody else, you probably wouldn't want to. But I need to put another zip tie on that, get that a little tighter. I use the same wire. I just put that end on it. I got a little piece of wire loom I'm gonna put over this. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So really happy with the way it turned out, and try not to move the camera too fast. I really like the fuel pressure. That's the best part about it. You turn that son of a gun on, and I like the fuel pressure. And it doesn't move when you're running. I've floored it just to see what it's gonna do at wide open throttle. And so now the next step, I got new tunes for it. Matt emailed them to me yesterday, Matt at Blessed Performance. I ordered a new turbo, which there's nothing wrong with the fleece that's in here. It actually does a pretty good job. But I screwed up and I put 190/75 injectors, and so I'm having trouble with my exhaust temps. But I got it. This one is powder coated black. The one I'd gotten the air dam that goes here, the wire loom that goes back there that covers that, takes place of the old factory one, and the black snail on the turbo. I got it all powder coated. Blessed Performance calls it iconic silver, but the actual color is called platinum silver. It's really close to that silver there. Anyway, I can actually show you. It's right back here in the pickup. There it is. That's the air dam, and then that's the wire loom. They're both made by Blessed Performance. And so I got the turbo the same color. And then I'm going to take my Charge air cooler pipes. This and this I'm going to drop them off Tuesday to have them powder coated to match. And then this is my new ITS map sensor. It raised from 0 to 100 psi, but it is different. It has to be tuned for it, because I don't understand all that. but it has to be tuned for it. So right now I got this one laying in here. I need to zip tie it before I drive it Saturday. But I don't drive my pickup every day. And so I need to zip tie it. But anyway, so until I get the new tunes in it, I have to use this one. And then I'm going to go in there here in just a minute and see if I can figure out how to do all the computer stuff to get the new ones downloaded. But I'm going to take this too and have it powder coated to match all the other stuff, which is real close to that silver. It's a little darker, but, and yes, I know it's dirty. I'm hoping to try to get it cleaned off this weekend. We just haven't been having real great weather, and when we do have good weather, I've just had a lot of stuff I've had to get done. Haven't had time, and I didn't see a point in washing my pickup when I couldn't even drive it. So, you know, that was part of it. But now with that FASS fuel pump on there, driving is not a problem anymore. So, get under there washed, and I ordered some stuff that is a salt neutralizer you can run through the pressure washer. And so I'm planning on pressure washing all up underneath the pickup, everything. And then as you can see, I got it pretty muddy when I went to go get hay. So she's pretty muddy. She needs washed. And I don't know, these were messed up when I got it back from the paint shop when it got painted. I'm gonna try to get them cleaned up too. But yeah, that's and then I'm gonna put that turbo on it, and I'm going to drive it with this turbo and my new tunes, and I'm going to compare. I'm gonna load the trailer up. I got an old Blazer out there that needs hauled to the scrap anyway. It's got over 300,000 miles. It's ragged out, and it's a Chevrolet. So it needs to go to the scrap. So I'm going to load it on the trailer and haul it about 30 miles and see what my exhaust temps and everything does with the gearhead tunes that I've got, which I've never been happy with. Never been happy with them gearhead tunes. But in their defense, the compound setup that I had sucked. Black Widow Diesel just screwed me over royally with that compound turbo setup. And the gearhead tunes are not set up for a VGT turbo. So, in their defense, I will give them that. But I've never been happy with them. It doesn't idle right. Every time you let off the throttle, you never know what it's going to idle at. It's always something different. And then when I let off the throttle in any of my tunes, it hangs there. It makes it really hard to drive a manual shift when your RPMs don't come down when you let off the throttle. So that's been really annoying the entire time. Which Matt at Blessed Performance did tell me that on the full race tune that I got from him, it will be like that. But he said, I get 3 tunes from him. That's one of the reasons I got the turbo from Matt. And I will do a video just about the turbo, but if I buy the turbo from Matt, it's the same price, but it comes with 3 tunes. Eco Beast, something tow, whatever he calls it, but Eco, a tow, and a race tune comes with the purchase of the turbo. So I'm gonna try it out. Hopefully, I'm gonna try the first one out. You can get a better look at the new map sensor. It looks totally different. But yeah, gonna see how that works out with the new tunes this weekend. Just driving it. And then, like I say, I'm going to load that Blazer up. By the time I stuff a bunch of other junk metal in there that I want to haul to the scrap yard, it'll probably weigh about 4,000 pounds, sitting on the 4,000 pound trailer. So, be in a neighborhood of 8,000 pounds behind a 7,000 pound pickup. what's that, grossing about 13,000 pounds. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, 13,000. So we'll see what it does, and I will document it. I'll video it, and I'll post the results, and we'll see what the difference is between just Matt's tunes versus Gearhead and this turbo. And then I'm going to put the other turbo on it that I just got. It's a KC turbo, which I'll make a video just about the turbo, tell you what that's about, and put that turbo on it and try it with the two different tunes and see what that does. So I'll know the difference not only between the two turbos, which, like I say, this turbo's been a good turbo. My exhaust temperatures are just a little high, and I'm trying to find a way to get my exhaust temps down, because I do use this to tow. If I was just driving it around, like if a lifted pickup that you're just driving and you didn't tow, then this turbo would be a great turbo. It does fine. But with my injectors in this turbo, my exhaust temps run a little higher than I want them to, because that's about the only time I use my pickup, is when I'm towing. If I'm not towing, I've got something else to drive. I got several other vehicles to drive, and I bought this thing new. It's a one-owner pickup, and I don't rarely drive it because I don't like it. I rarely drive it because I want the son of a gun to last the rest of my life. I don't want to wear it out. So don't go saying I must not like my pickup because I never drive it. It's quite the opposite. So thanks for watching, and I will update you on the other things when I can. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.